in talking about the compensation plan of Aurum Foundation. So remember, the first thing is you get on board Aurum Foundation and you start making your 10 to 16% every single month. Let me say this, you don't need to talk to anybody or bring anybody to make your 10 to 16% monthly. That is sacrosanct, all right? Any of the bots you want to use or the card system, you can use any of those tools without telling a soul and you'll be fine, all right? It's important to say that. However, remember, Aurum is a neobank, Aurum neobank. And banks always like to look for more customers. That is what banks like to do. In fact, the basic traditional banks will even send you an email telling you to introduce your friends, and they're ready to compensate you with some money. All right. They could tell you, bring your friends to bank with us. We're going to give you $100 and we'll give your friends $100 too. And so they're ready to pay rewards to people for creating a community. Now, if the traditional bank regulated by government is ready and looking for customers, how much more so will a new bank on the blockchain? A blockchain bank will likely also want more customers. And so that is the reason why we have Aurum Neobank telling you, hey, we want to create 1,000 millionaires, 1,000 salespeople who make $1 million. So that's it, 1,000 salespeople who make $1 million. So this part of the presentation is for people who are Aurum sneezers. The sneezers are those who just say, achoo, and infect everybody around them with Aurum Foundation. All right. They are so passionate about Aurum Foundation that they sneeze Aurum wherever they go. Now, when they sneeze with energy. You know, you can't sneeze without energy. There must be a burst of energy, and then psh, all the pores of all the whatever you need to infect the whole area, and everybody catches the Aurum code. So, if you're a sneezer, your job is to look for fellow sneezers, all right, so that you can infect as many people with Aurum Foundation fever. You know, everybody begins to like Aurum and we create lots of millionaires along the way. So here are some people who are making some money. Fantastic. Look at that account. As at May 2024, it had made over $250,000. All right. So you can imagine that account making over $250,000. And by the way, that account has grown even way more than that. And you can see another account that has made over $350,000. I can tell you that account has made way more than that also. All right. So these are people who are already on the race to $1 million. So just imagine people on the race to $1 million. Really life-changing. And here you have people who have also made over $500,000, and these accounts have also grown super big compared to what they were as at the time this was taken. And so that's really fantastic. People are making this money. So how can you do the same? Just become a partner with Aurum Foundation. There are different types of partners. You can be a partner who just dedicates 30 minutes of your time to Aurum Foundation business. Yeah. A partner is just somebody who says, I'm going to tell 2 people about Aurum for 2 years. 2 people a day, 2 people a day for 2 years. 2 people a day simply means 14 people a week. So every week I must tell 14 people. Now, you know what? You can tell 14 people in one day and go to rest for the rest of the week. But every day you must talk to 2 persons. And we have tools to help you to do that easily. Even if you are so damn shy, you can actually tell people about Aurum Foundation. That is what it means to be a partner. Now, if you want to be passive, that's fine. But if you want to be a partner, you have to put in some commitment every single day. Just 2 people a day. Do that for 2 years and you would change your financial trajectory. All right. So where do you make money from in Aurum Foundation? Now, take note of this. 1, direct sales. Now, when you sell Aurum to people directly and they sign up with your link, you get commissions. That is direct sales. Do you know that Aurum pays out money to people you sign up? On your behalf, they pay out bonuses. All right. For people that use the EXAI bot, they pay that bonus up to 18.5%. All right. And that's sustainable. They don't pay out 60%. They don't pay out 70%, just 18.5% as a sales bonus. That means thank you very much for selling Aurum and creating a community. Now, this 18.5%, how does Aurum make that money? It's not from the money others bring to the business. This money is an advertising vote budget. All right. So they have that money. They can either go pay CNN or any top channel, and they could pay that money and they're not going to get much results. But you know, they decided to use word of mouth marketing. And with word of mouth marketing, miracles are happening. All right, so we have team sales. Team sales refers to sales in your structure that you didn't do directly. All right, you bring in Mr. A, Mr. A tells his family members, and 10 of them join Aurum Foundation. You are not the one that did the work, but you're going to get results for that's team income. That team sales comes when you're a Voyager and above. Now, direct profit share. This is a secret to enjoying Aurum. Now, please write this down. It actually applies from Voyagers and above. So write this down. You get profit share from everybody in your structure. When the trades are done for the day and they are paid their trade results, some trade results are reserved for you, depending on the size of your team and how much they are trading. I'll repeat that. Every single day, after trade results are released to traders, depositors, investors, some trade results are reserved for those who have teams as sales bonus, direct profit share, and team profit share. Direct profit share refers to the people you brought in directly. Their trade results, a percentage will always come to you. But team profit share, fantastic miracle. To infinity, to infinity. You're going to be making money from everybody that is in your structure, especially when your rank and the rank of people there, nobody's on the same rank with you. Oh my God, you keep making money to infinity. It doesn't matter if it's 100 millionth generation, you're gonna be making money there. And so this is the reason why people are transforming their lives, because by the time they grow up the ranks, their teams are big, they make so much money. Now, every rank you hit, you're gonna make money. Also, you got a shareholder bonus for those who are Oracle and above. So these are just different ways of making money, and it's really life-changing. So let's start with the first step. When you become a member of Aurum Foundation, your first step is simple. Become a Voyager. If you want to be a business partner, become a Voyager fast. This sometimes can seem to be the most difficult rank. Why? Because when you start telling people about Aurum Foundation, all they're going to remember is their past losses. All they're going to remember is the post-traumatic stress of the last platform they lost money, and they will just not believe you. So it can appear stressful initially. But you know what? The more you show them your trade results, the more you show them your withdrawals, the more you talk to them about Aurum Foundation, the more you explain who the CEO is, who the COO is, and other members of the team, the more you get to have your own Visa card and use it, they're going to say, okay, this thing is working. I want to give it a shot. All right, so you just need to have $7,500 in your structure. That money can come from one person. If one person comes with 7.5, hits you, boom, you become a Voyager. It could come from a couple of people. It could come from 10 people, 20 people, 50 people. It's up to you, depending on the size of their deposit. So I will tell you, the earlier you believe in Aurum and the faster you believe in Aurum, the better for you. That will help you quickly achieve more results. Now, a couple of things to note. 7.5 is the requirement for hitting Voyager. When you hit Voyager, you now make 5% if you decide to sign up anybody directly. But please forget about signing anybody directly. You just need 3 and then build deep. 3 direct and then build deep. Now, as a Voyager, you're going to get $100 bonus and your team income becomes 5%. Just imagine. Team profit to infinity, 5% unlocked. And of course, your trading capital requires $100. You must be trading with $100 for you to be Voyager. However, for you to be Vanguard, you need to be trading with $300. Vanguard has a requirement. One, $25,000 should be trading in your structure, and you need to create 2 Voyagers. All right. $25,000 trading in your structure, and you need to create 2 Voyagers. So once you achieve this, of course, the percentage you get from direct sales goes to 7, and your trading capital needs to be 300, and your bonus is $500. As a Voyager, you got $100 as your extra bonus, but as a Vanguard, you get $500. Now, another thing, your percentage team income profit goes to 7.5. This team income comes after the day's trade. Some money is reserved for you as a leader, somebody who has built a team. So if you want to maximize Aurum Foundation, you need to create a team so that you can earn both money from your trading and also money from people's trading results. And then the next step is Vanguard Pro. Vanguard Pro requires $62,500, and you need to create 2 Vanguards to be Vanguard Pro. Yes, you need to create 2 Vanguards for you to be a Vanguard Pro. All right. The building block is Voyager, and then you help Voyagers to be created. Then those Voyagers will create more Voyagers, and then you have more Vanguards, and then you can become a Vanguard Pro. $62,500 and 2 Vanguards make you a Vanguard Pro. Take note. Of course, you have 9% as direct sales bonus, but you are required to have a personal trading capital of $750. All right. So it's important to note this. You don't have to bring this money from your pocket. Your income and all the monthly bonuses will fuel this growth. So Aurum Foundation, partners and makes you grow your capital so that you can make more money, even from trading. All right. Even just from trading. So that is why people can start with $100 trading capital and build a business and grow to $100,000 trading capital. Now, when you hit Vanguard Pro, your bonus becomes $1,000. And then look at this. Look at this. As a Vanguard Pro, your team income becomes 10%. Woo! 10%. But as Nexus, it becomes 12.5%. Wow. I always tell people, life begins at Nexus. You just need to work hard and hit Nexus. When you hit Nexus, you're going to get $2,000, right? Yeah, I remember when I hit $2,000 as Nexus. Now, your personal contribution needs to be $1,500 for you to be a Nexus. And, as a Nexus, you'll be making 10.5% if you sign anybody directly. But interestingly, take note, you need $125,000 for you to be Nexus. Here's another beautiful thing. For you to be Nexus, you need just 2 Vanguards. 2 Vanguards. So you need 2 Vanguards to be Vanguard Pro. You need 2 Vanguards to be Nexus. The same requirement to be Nexus. The only thing is capital. So this happens automatically. So if you want to really change your life from the get-go, focus on how to become a Nexus, how to create 2 Vanguards. So first you become a Voyager, you create 2 Voyagers, you go to Vanguard, then help 2 people become Vanguards, and automatically you're going to get to Nexus. It's going to happen. From Nexus, it becomes easier. From Nexus, your team growth becomes easier. It simply means you are now expanding. You're now getting more results. People begin to believe in you. They see your own testimony. They see your result. They say, wow, I want to be a Nexus too. And it becomes easier. You hit Oracle. You hit Prime. Listen, Prime is the rank you destroy poverty. As a Prime, you get $10,000, and that means you make $10,000 monthly. And look at this. You have Elite, gift of $20,000. You have Magnat, gift of $50,000. You have Mythos, gift of $100,000. Legend gives you a gift of $150,000. Woo! All right, Ebook just hit Legend today. All right, $150,000. And so Dominion, $500,000. Do you see the path to $1 million? There are people right now in Africa, all right, in Africa who have hit Legend. All right. And if you hit Legend, it means you've made $150,000. You also made $100,000 from Mitos. That is $250,000. It also means you got it $50,000. That is $300,000. And then with all the other ones. So what do you need? All right. Listen, by the time you hit Dominion and you pick this $500,000, you have made over $1 million from Aurum Foundation. And that is what we're trying to tell you. Join us on this journey. It's an exciting journey. People need Aurum in their lives. They just don't know it yet. This is the compensation plan in summary. Get started. It's operation 3 by 3. You don't need to have too many people directly under you. Build deep, expand. And I understand this. You took the first risk to get started with Aurum. Now, take the second risk. Put your reputation on the line and create a community with Brian Benson on Aurum. Build with integrity. Don't hype. Brian Benson and his team, they don't hype. They're just there to create results. Lives are changing while you don't believe it. While you think it will not work, lives are changing. So why don't you start building and also change your life? Coach Namde here. I'm super passionate about your success, and I love Aurum business partners. Build a team today with Aurum and change your destiny.